I was absolutely amazed, in actual fact. Anybody's entitled to criticise anything I say. This is why we live in a democracy. It wasn't quite factual.
Brian, the dinner was in honour of Peter Lorimer, yet you're reported to have insulted him about his conduct on the field.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I paid him one of the biggest tributes that could be paid to a player in a game that's going through a bad period at the moment. I paid him the tribute of being an exciting, talented and a man to bring the crowds back to football. If I said something about he plays in the Leeds style and people interpreted that as an insult, then that is their problem.
Your speech was due to be one of many televised on Thursday night, yet it's the only one that's been banned. Did you expect it to be banned?
Well, I didn't know originally it was going to be used on television. I'm not, I have no loyalties to Yorkshire television whatsoever. I'm sorry that they have banned it. If they've banned it, then that's their problem, not mine. All I want to say is simply this: when they asked me to go to it, I said yes immediately because it is for charity. I gave up the only day I get off a week, Sunday. They don't pay you a penny expenses or any fee, of course, which is out, and I'm certain that the people that they've asked before me might have wanted fees and might have wanted expenses.
You were involved in several arguments with members of the audience. Half of these were supposed to be Leeds United fans. Do you think this has any bearing on it at all? I'm
certain it was, yes. They'd all had a lot of wine. I don't think they've quite forgiven us for winning the championship yet in Leeds last season. Arguments is the wrong word. We discussed things. It was an after-dinner speech. They'd been sitting down a long time. A lot of talking had gone on before I eventually got up, and believe it or believe it not, me included, I was sick of listening to people talk.
This is the second time you've made the headlines in just over a week. Last week, of course, you had this reported split with Peter Taylor. Do you think this has any effect on the players at all?
Well, I don't set out to make headlines. You people make headlines. I'm absolutely certain it couldn't affect the players one iota. They know me far too well to be influenced by anything that appears either in newspapers or television. It's how I treat them that's important, how I talk to them that's important, and if I occasionally use a very soft swear word in front of them, then I don't think they would be insulted by it. It was an all-male do. They are men in Leeds, aren't they?